everybody. Today's story time, the Bible story Nana, will be from When the Time Began, Children's Century Classic. We'll start off with the fallen angel. Now, you know who Lucifer is. Satan, the dragon, the serpent, the evil one. Well, we're going to read from where he came from. This is called the fallen angel. Long ago, before the earth was created, God made all the angels in heaven. There were many kinds of angels, such as cherubim and seraphim, and each had a job to do. There was an angel above all of them, named Lucifer. He was a covering cherub besides God's throne, first in rank of all the heaven angels. He was handsome and intelligent and majestic. And next to God's Son, he was honored above all others. In humbleness, he served before the throne of God, ready to praise Jehovah and obey his every command. Then God announced that he was going to make a new world, a place where a new kind of creature would be made in God's image. This made Lucifer jealous because he wanted God to include him in his plans. He had been blessed by God above all the other angels, but he wanted to receive even higher honors in heaven. He wanted to be as important as Jesus, who was God the Son, and have the angels worship him as well. He kept his feelings secret at first and continued to meet before God's throne with all the angels, but his heart was not right with God. Soon he was asking questions among the angels that made them doubt God's goodness. He suggested that maybe Jesus did not truly care about their happiness and wanted only their worship. He questioned God's rule in heaven. He didn't think angels needed anyone to tell them what to do because they were intelligent and holy. He told the angels that they were not really free if they had to do everything Jesus said. Many of the angels agreed with Lucifer, while others became horrified that he would suggest such things. Soon the angels were arguing with one another about who was right, God the Son or Lucifer. Finally, God the Father called for a grand assembly of everyone in heaven. God the Son was seated on the throne with the Father, and the host of the holy angels were gathered around them. The Father made it very clear that he and the Son were equal because they had always existed together. That would never change. He explained that God's laws were designed to help everyone be happy and that they must always be obeyed. Every creature in the universe was free to serve the Creator, but God's law could not be changed because it was an expression of God's character. So Lucifer left the presence of God, never to return. Now he spoke openly against Jesus. He began his work of deception of painting a picture of God that he knew was not true. Many of the angels pleaded with Lucifer to stop what he was doing. They told him that the Father was good and fair. Jesus tried to reason with him too, explaining that rebellion against the Creator would only destroy Lucifer himself. But Lucifer wouldn't listen and became all the more rebellious. He accused the loyal angels of being slaves to Jesus and his rules. The loyal angels were amazed that Lucifer was successful in getting others to rebel with him by promising them a new and better government in which they would be truly free. His popularity increased, and soon he had great numbers of angels siding with him. This made him even bolder. He imagined that soon he would have all the angels on his side and the throne of Jesus as well. The good angels warned the rebellious angel that the end of all this would be punishment and death. They begged him to go to God and asked to be forgiven for doubting his goodness, and some began to listen to their advice. Then all were called before the throne of God once more to have each case decided. Lucifer came with his millions and stood defiantly against God. There was no shame on his face as he announced that the only way he could be happy was to be made equal with Jesus in the heavenly courts. This, of course, would never happen because Jesus was God, and no creature can be equal to our Creator. There was war in heaven. The battle was real, and the angels from both sides fought against each other. Satan hoped to conquer the Son of God, but the good and true angels prevailed. Lucifer was driven from heaven, and all his rebellious angels with him. So ended the story of Lucifer's fall from heaven. No longer was he an honored covering cherub in the Father's presence. He was now Satan, the devil, Lucifer, the evil one, the prince of darkness, the father of lies, and the enemy of all that is good. So our prayer. Dear Father in heaven, forgive me when I doubt that you love me. May I always be like Jesus. Amen. Now in this book that I cannot share with you is the hidden treasure questions. What was the name of the highest ranking angel in heaven? Why was there war in heaven? Now to find these answers, if you go on to the Children's Classic site and you scan this bonus for you scan this little thingy here for the extra bonus content, you will find the answer. So yeah, God bless, and I hope you enjoyed the story. Bye.